Hello, 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 welcome. My name is Michelle Dale. I have been gone for a while, 6 months or so, and I'm back. And I'm super excited because this is my first video since I'm like fully, completely back. If those of you don't know, I used to do videos 5 days a week for my business. I was super on top of everything, and basically for the last 6 months I've been treading water due to something very traumatic that happened to me that really did affect me in so many ways I can't even begin to explain. But as with everything, as with my normal stuff that I teach, everything is a lesson. Everything is here sent to teach us, to help us to understand ourselves better, and this really did that. And although I've been through quite a traumatic experience for the last 6 months, I'm now putting it to good use. That's why I'm here. That's what I want to talk about. So to start with, to do my comeback, I wanted to begin with Virtual CoWorking Space. So for those of you who don't know, I have a business model called One Sourcing. It's how to create the ultimate business lifestyle and mindset. And I've been very successful at this. I've been doing it for 20 years. I've had a lot of students, taught thousands of EAs. They've all started companies, become very successful themselves. So I'm super pleased and happy that I've been able to help so many people. But I feel like this very personal experience, besides my normal lifestyle stuff that I talk about, you know, the traveling that I've done for the last 20 years, I live abroad, I'm a digital nomad, I work from home, I have 5 children, 4 of them were born in different countries. There's so many life experiences that I inject into what I'm teaching as a virtual assistant beside the business stuff. And there is also a lot of mindset stuff that I inject. So we're talking about the teachings of Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy and some other very prominent kind of reality creation people as well. So I kind of basically do all that. And honestly, I'm going to be vulnerable here. The last 6 months have tested me and challenged me on the things that I know to be true and the things that I've lived by for so many years. And I'm thinking, why is this happening to me now? Because this is not something I created. But at the end of the day, we create everything. So I had to do a lot of digging into that and into myself. And it's brought me to some incredible places, conclusions, results, which I really want to share with you. But because these are so personal and so private, I've had to do some adjustments to Virtual CoWorking Space. So there's kind of like good news and bad news about this. It's not really bad news, it's good news and developmental news, shall we call it. That first of all, Virtual CoWorking Space is back. It's revamped, but this time it includes a one-on-one call with me. Why is this so important? Because not everybody wants to discuss their private laundry in public, you know, like what they call it, their dirty laundry. It doesn't have to be dirty, but not everybody wants to be vulnerable in front of other people. And I completely get and understand that from myself for the last 6 months. There's no way I would have discussed this in a public forum or a public place, what's happened to me, but I definitely would discuss it in a private sense. So I have revamped Virtual CoWorking Space, which you can become a member of. It's a membership site. We have a forum. We have 3 group calls, business lifestyle mindset, based on my one sourcing model, that we do every month. So you can watch replays, attend live, come with your questions, post your questions in advance in the forum, do any of that you want to do. Like it's a fully supported, fully here for you community, but private community. We're not getting the people on the Facebook groups and then, you know, Instagram channels and things that are just kind of like hating with the comments and having their own opinions, which probably shouldn't be shared at that moment when someone's being vulnerable and things like that. I wanted to make this safe, and I wanted to make it private for people like us who are just simply trying to navigate life, get through life, but in a graceful, honest, loving way, and trying to navigate the challenges of life which are not always pretty. And believe me, the last 6 months of my life has not been pretty. It has been, if I'm going to be vulnerable in public right now, the worst 6 months of my life. The worst. And I've been through a lot in my life, but they have been the worst because of something that happened to me. And the beauty of this is that I can come out of it the other end and say, okay, I know what I have extra now to give to other people. I have this extra experience. I have this extra knowledge. I have this extra understanding that I can now feed back into other people when they're going through any kind of trauma in their life. Like, we're talking full-on PTSD. We're talking panic attacks. I've been through it all in the last 6 months. And it's brought me to a space, because I was so amazing at working on myself and living the life of my dreams, it brought me to a very vulnerable space of like, I don't know everything right now. I didn't get everything. And when you get to that point where you're like, I get it now, that's so powerful. Like, it's about understanding and knowing that your internal world can mesh with your external world, as long as you can really separate and divide it and know what's going on and understand it. And I think that's what a lot of people are not doing. They're not really understanding the relationship between their internal world and the world that's going on outside around them. And that was my massive lesson. And I have so much to give now that I have put the one-on-one calls inside Virtual CoWorking Space. So long story short, I have a membership area. It's called Virtual CoWorking Space. Used to be really fully about business mindset. Now it's fully about life. It's fully about navigating life, the good, the bad, the ugly. It's about sharing incredible triumphs, but also finding solutions to catastrophic problems. And it's about being in that space of knowing what to do when things are falling apart, and not just when things are going right. And I guess I was spoiled in a way that when I did discover Neville Goddard and Saf and all these like spiritual teachers who teach us about reality creation, I kind of was spoiled because I fully went into it, fully kind of living the life of my dreams and doing everything I wanted to do and having everything I wanted to have. And sure, there were ups and downs, as with all lives. Nobody can come and sit here and say life is great and life is perfect. Even the biggest gurus have problems. Even Tony Robbins has problems sometimes. There's no way you can avoid problems completely, because it's just, this is not the life that we're living in this 3D reality. But we can know and understand and learn how to navigate them, and suddenly turn these traumas and these experiences into something positive, which we may not have done before, and we may have simply got dragged down before. So there is a lot going on in Virtual CoWorking Space now. The business, lifestyle, and mindset calls, 3 calls a month, which are group calls, plus the one-on-one call with me. And believe me, you can discuss anything. If you want to sit there and talk about your relationship with your husband, if you want to sit there and talk about your relationship with your kids, how you become a good parent, the guilt that you're feeling for certain things, the trauma that you've experienced, like there's a pretty much an answer for everything right now that I have, because I feel like I've completed the spectrum of I've completed this. It feels like I've completed the spectrum of life with this final thing that just tore me apart, which I had to pull myself out of and build myself up from again. And it's been an incredible experience, and I really want to share that with you guys. I really want to share that experience with you, but I will not do it in a public YouTube setting. That's not my style. I'm a very although that I've spent 20 years online sort of sharing my life and my travels and the places I've lived and the things I've done in my business and the money that I've made and things, this has been something that is ultimately has to be very personal and has to be shared very personally. So I've introduced one-on-one calls. What does this mean? Well, for everyone who has Virtual Co-working Space already, you're already part of the group calls. You won't have the one-on-one calls. If you want to upgrade, please let me know, because a couple of people have had problems with upgrading from their old subscriptions. So if you want to upgrade, that's fine, but contact us on support@virtualmissfriday.com. If you just simply want to join right now and be able to experience this and even just have one-on-one call with me, like one call with me, just tell me your problem and give me an opportunity to help you with that. Really. All your problems, whatever we can do on one call. But it's pretty life-changing what's going to come out of it. So even if you join just for one call with me, do it, because normally the price is going to be $777 a year or $77 a month. But now until the end of July, you can lock in at half price, £38.50, a monthly call every month with me, one-on-one, which is, that in itself is an incredible bargain. I never offer calls at that price, ever. Plus, you'll get all the replays of the group calls, all the other group calls, plus the forum inside the members area, plus the virtual co-working space with the co-working room, the no working room, the business lifestyle mindset room. Like, everything is included for this. What is it, like a bargain? It feels like a car boot sale price of £38.50 a month to have everything included and talk to me and get one-on-one support with me. And believe me, if I can't help you, I will say on the first call, I don't think I can help you. But if I know I can help you, I will tell you exactly what we need to do. One other thing you need to know about this. I have used AI in my recovery healing process, which I never thought I would do. I hated AI with a passion until 6 months ago when I truly needed it. And this is something else that we're going to be incorporating into Virtual Co-working Space because of the dramatic impact and effect it's had on me. So I also want to let you know that we are not just modeling this on me, my experiences, what I know. We're modeling it also on something that is very prominent in our world right now, which is AI. And I've learned to use it in a certain way, which definitely has improved my life. So if you are thinking about AI as well, you're going to love this space because I'm introducing the concept of AI with human interaction integration. So this is exciting, guys. This is so exciting. And all I can say to you is give it a chance. Give me the opportunity to talk to you. Give me the opportunity to let me share some of the topics that we're going to discuss, from business to parenting, to betrayal, to grief, to all kinds of things which are taboo topics as well. We can even discuss that if we want. Like, if that's what you want to do, we can. But like, we're going to be discussing very taboo topics along with very practical, functional, technological, business type topics. And we're going to do it all here in Virtual Co-working Space. This is the place to be. This is the private space, safe space, away from social media, away from all the haters, all the rubbish, all the opinionated people who think they know everything. Like, into a space of love, care, attention, listening, hand-holding, functional, practical support advice you can take with you and do something to improve your life. That's all I can say right now. I feel like I've gone on too much. Come and join me in Virtual Co-working Space. It's life-changing. I can't even explain to you. I need you to come and ask me what this all means. I need your specific questions and then I'll be able to answer them. So come into Virtual Co-working Space. Let's do this. It's different. It's off the wall. It's unconventional, but it works. I love you guys. I've missed you so much. I'm so glad to be back, really. And take care of yourselves. I'll see you in Virtual Co-working Space. You have this half price offer until the end of July. Okay, so join before the end of July. Our full program starts in August. So that gives you the time to jump on board. I love you so much, guys. Take care. And I'll see you soon.